Good morning from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. It's the 19th of August 2024 and it's 10:59 a.m. It's a gorgeous morning outside. I've been out in the sunshine with Miss Charlie and I thought I'll come in, we'll make a video, and after that I'm going to go off to the post office and send off the first instalment of that massive parking fine I got gifted by some awful event by the BCC. Not happy about that still, but anyway. And anyway, I'll get that underway, start paying that off. This way, Charlie. I'm having to make my video on my laptop because it won't, I've got some weird thing come up and I can't read vocal media on my laptop, which is annoying. But anyway, swings and roundabouts. I found a way to get around it as I do, and on we go. So today's readings are titled August Winds and Icy Ex-Lovers Blow Away. And the meme, the photo file I shared is a Japanese proverb. We're fools whether we dance or not, so we might as well dance. 19th of August 2023, 9:20 a.m. Awake after a very bad night with my bladder. It's been bad for the last 4 nights. That's why I'm looking a bit wrung out. That's why. It's CPAP's not working. It seemed to improve for a little while, the bladder situation, and now I've relapsed. So not good. But anyway, every day in every way, living my best life. Am I right? Holding my own on Sacred Space and dancing my dance when the weekends come, if I can summon up the energy, and carrying on as if everything is completely normal in my body, mind and spirit, when it's completely upended at the moment in more ways than one, darlings. Not happy, Jan, about any of the recent events, fines and Optus wrangles and other unravellings. Not happy, but there's nothing I can do about it but ride out the storm too. All storms eventually pass and the sun will come out again and there'll be joy in my life again. Hopefully safety and sanguinity and, goodness again. I was up most of the night. I had a lot of insomnia also, which I can't help feeling is because my body is so used to going dancing on Friday nights, and when I don't dance, it kind of acts out like a tantrum. But the constant peeing was very exhausting, so I eventually succumbed to sleep. I did sleep a bit better last night than the night before. I had almost no sleep. Should not have even probably gone out, given how, fragile I was, but never mind. I'm glad I went out and I had my dance and I carried on with my normal routine, which is important. And today I feel a bit kind of wishy-washy and dizzy and neither here nor there, so you'll probably find, as often happens in my YouTube videos, I float in and out and have to sometimes call myself back in. So I'm used to living like this. It's a lifetime of it. So it's frightening to people who are healthy and vigorous and didn't have lives like mine. But, it's my normal. It's all I know, actually. I can't imagine what life would be like to be healthy and have a loving partner and be surrounded by a loving family. Can't imagine it. It's beyond the realms of all possibility. If I can't imagine it, I can't manifest it. Am I right? But anyway, it's all good. I'm not having a pity party. I'm just, realistic about how the cards that have been dealt me and how I'm navigating through, basically, the twilight years of my life are impending if I should survive so long. 60 next year. So it's intense, people. But I'll be manifesting a healthy, vigorous life, hopefully, in the next few years, so I can at last have my beautiful life that I've been psychedelically dreaming of since I was a very, very young child. So there is that too. It's like not a new, sudden, nascent desire. It's a decades-long one, which I get very frustrated at times and distressed hasn't manifested. So it's quite understandable given those circumstances that I get, upset sometimes. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It's a beautiful sunny day. Had a long chat to my beautiful cousin Megan in New Zealand. Aroha nui to you, Megan, for being such a support and so loving. And thank you to my friend Lynn as well. Very grateful. I got up at 9 a.m. to open the blinds in Charlie's room and give her fresh lorikeet mix for the day. She was very happy to see me and very affectionate. She's nibbling on my hand again as I'm holding onto the mouse with my right hand. She's nibbling. I haven't put her outside in the garden as the blustery August western winds are here, a sign of winter in Brisbane, Australia. The sun is shining though. Yes, we haven't had too many blustery winds this month because they came early in July and they were bitterly, bitterly cold. Then we had a few blustery days in the first week of August and they seem to have gone now. And the sun's been shining intensely. It was quite hot the other day, 29 degrees. So I think winter's over. We might get a few cold snaps here and there between now and the end of August, but it's pretty much over. Springtime, am I right? Oh, I love spring. Spring's always a happy season for me because it's not too hot, but it's not too cold. It's just bearable and comfortable, and I kind of bloom a bit, It's lovely. Springtime in Brisbane is quite lovely. Then the heat starts and then it becomes a hellscape again. 4:24 p.m. I had to take a nap as I felt so dizzy and weak, but Charlie spent most of the day in the garden until 2 p.m. She was a happy little bird. She played with her stainless steel bell that I attached to her cage. I feel crushed by grief and loneliness today. I haven't taken Charlie for a walk yet. Actually, haven't taken Charlie for a walk for a couple of weeks now. I have to get back into walking around the block. It's only 10 minutes, but every day that 10 minutes around the block is 70 minutes of exercise added into my week. So I kind of need to discipline myself to do that again, but I've just been so ill and wrung out since I started with the new CPAP machine, and I was coughing up all that mucus and congestion and phlegm, and it was just wrung out. And then I had another serious issue go down, which was really unpleasant, so there was 10 days of that. And now I'm like, feel fucking depleted. But anyway, up we go, onwards and upwards, holding our ground. Mama T, Tanya, Little Miss Five, and I, the psychedelic dreamer, whichever alter ego I want to be today. At least I can have fun all by myself, keep myself entertained with my mind. I'm very rarely lonely, so if I was complaining of grief and loneliness, that would have been dealing with the grief of losing Beauregard still. I haven't taken Charlie for a walk yet. It's still too windy and I feel awful, but it was a lovely sunny day with clear blue skies. Then I posted a photo of my completed cutlery canteen, which I showed you yesterday. I was so damn proud of it. And I wrote, I think I can rest easy now. 19th of August 2019, 2:05 a.m. I can't sleep. So that's a big jump between 22 and 19. Some years have been chopped out. That means they censored me, the bastards. 21 and 20. If I go into my Facebook archives, it'll probably still be in there, and I'll be livid that they chopped it out. So I won't bother. It'll just upset me for the rest of the day again. It's not worth getting upset over other people's ignominy. But anyway, back to 2019, I was writing, I can't sleep. The reason being that I am happy with whom I have become, happy with my true, heart-centered, authentic friends, happy with Penny purring beside me loudly, happy with Beauregard lying at my feet, happy with life. I was very happy in that moment. Still processing the epic weirdness and chutzpah of my former beloved yesterday. So I am calling in the ancestors, the ones that love and protect me, not the toxic, evil, perverted shits, meaning my original family of origin, my mother and father and stepfathers and godfather. Never call in those entities. To guide me into a psychic space of universal, pure and authentic love. Since I am denied a mortal lover, then I can only ask for the Holy One to bring me the right man in the right paradigm, with harm to none, and with love for me, mind, body and soul. And I might add to that, spirit and emotions and intellect and, all of me. It's no good if you draw in a man that only loves you for one aspect of you and tries to demonize and destroy every other aspect of you, or doesn't love you at all but is fake and false and feckless. There were a lot of those over the years, fake and false and feckless, including in my marriage. Never mind. It's probably my fate or my destiny, paying some karmic debt from other lifetimes. Well, I wish that karmic debt would be paid in full, because I'm really overdone, over being done over too. It is what it is. You kind of have to laugh. It would be worth mentioning that any future partner needs to like my dog, cats and birds too. Well, the dog and the cats are gone and it's just me and the bird now. I will not relinquish my animal spirit healers and fur children for any man, woman or child. Their love has been absolute and enduring. Indeed it has. Especially little Charlie, the last of the surviving pets. Absolutely adores her little mama. Don't you, Charlie? You love your little mama too. Unlike the ones, oh, you have to laugh. Unlike the ones who ran into the night with their jocks around their ankles screaming, my wife, my mistress, my business or my mortgage. I don't care a fuck about your phobias or failure as a man to take responsibility for your actions. If you cannot be decent, loyal and true, then fuck off out of here. There are plenty of other stupid, lonely, sad women that think any scrap of your attention is a golden Medina. It is not. Shape up, show up, keep up, saddle up, and ride. But if you show up with other lovers, you embarrass and demean only yourself. So many men in my life have played that game. They think it's about control or power or making themselves seem desirable. They were really that vapid and empty inside. They really were NPCs. I must ask myself what is it about me that I kept drawing in NPCs with no soul and no heart, hardly any fucking personality. I must get to the core of that so I can heal that so it doesn't ever happen again. It is merely fuckery and douchebaggery and generally a singular debasement of their very own lives. My ancestors are watching, and some have taken up knitting a la Les Miserables as we await the inevitable guillotine. Figuratively speaking, not literally, you understand. His ancestors, let's face it, we are drawn like moths to the fucking furnace for a higher reason, are probably the same tribe as my ancestors. Actually, no, he was English, and well, I do have English ancestors as well, but by and large, on my paternal line, I have Irish and Scottish and English, am I right? So the Irish and the Scots were his avowed enemies. It's probably why that relationship never really got off the ground. You kind of have to laugh about that. But anyway, so they are wringing their hands and cutting deals with anyone who can parlay mercy. But I can only laugh in the face of his lunacy. Let go, let love. Charlie, you've got to hook off that. You're creating a situation with the laptop here. Just no bite his mama. It's not nice. No. Where was I? Let go. Oh, man. Massive peepykins. Let go, let love. Yes, you. Watch, wait, rise, shine. Just copped me up here as well. Be perfectly sublime. If your cloaca would just stay closed for longer than 5 minutes, we could be perfectly sublime, Charlie. But anyway, you just have to carry on. It is what it is, little Miss Charlie. It is what it is, little Miss Charlie. I know. I love you too. Great-grandfather poked me in the spine. Really? Stop interfering in my magic. It came late and was hard won. I paid a heavy price. Too many hefty prices. What is this that's come up now? Right, carry on. My damn computer's throwing all sorts of windows everywhere. We're still filming? We appear to still be filming. Too many hefty prices, but a contract was made with the gods. So here I am, patiently awaiting my tribute and my marriage with one who loves me beyond measure, but only in so much as I have loved him. Well, that didn't pan out, did it, people of Earth? Anyway, unrequited love's a bore and a torment that reaches into future and past lives. The buck stops with me. Run, Forrest, run. I'll be here when you get back to me and stop your infantile games. No, I won't, babies. No, I won't. When I'm done, I'm finally done. Update, 19th of August 2020. Well, that love died along with Miss Penny on Saturday. Penny cannot ever be replaced, but that vile, sadistic, cuntish man can. In time, when my heart reconfigures itself. Update, 19th of August 2023. Beauregard's death on 1st of August 2023 has meant I now only have Charlie left to nurture. I did not relinquish my cats and my beautiful dog willingly. Only death could separate us. No truly loving man ever stepped up to the mark to choose me as his partner. When Charlie is gone, I will be quite alone. We are both grieving hard, my beautiful bird and I. Even the wild birds have been visiting me out in the garden. They seem to notice the absence of Beauregard also. 1:11 p.m. Greetings from the alternate universes, where angels have my back, smiley face. Eating a packet of chocolate-coated raspberry licorice from Daryl Lee last night was not a good idea. Comfort food for Miss Five is no longer comfortable. My liver can't process sugar or fat without the gallbladder. I'm permanently crippled with tummy issues unless I submit to eating healthy food, and even then it can be a bit touch and go sometimes. Fecklessly furious. Sighs. That's short for psychedelic dreamer sighs. I have enough gall to survive, but only if I become a raw vegetable person, which will never happen, people of Earth. Fuck that. Dying is still an option, but it ain't gonna be pretty, smiley face. I guess I will eventually choose healthier eating when I get tired of my shitful existence. Bear in mind, this was 5 years ago and not that long after the surgery, so it was taking a lot to recover from that. On happy news, my dog loves me and my cats, and it's Monday, so I get to spend quality time with Jared. Yay! Haven't seen him in a few weeks now, and he's back to his weird thing where he doesn't take my calls, so, another friendship floundering, what can I say? It's on again, off again now. So fucking weird. But anyway, he's a brother to me, so I know the friendship might flounder, but it'll always be staunch, even though we don't have contact. I know him too well. We've been friends for 32 years. And, sometimes he's very introverted and he needs his own space. So I get it. I really do. Mind you, I give him a shit ton of space in recent years and the COVID years. This is when everything began to change, by the way. 2020. Everyone started to drift off. So it's just me and the bird now, really. That's it. And Lynn and my cousin that I spoke to today, and that's it. That's my whole world right now. It's astonishing, but I just have to accept that that's the way it is. Babies. So, 19th of August 2018, 8:45 a.m. Been awake for an hour, highly unusual given how exhausted I was last night. It's a glorious morning. The sun is shining, a light breeze, quiet neighbourhood for a change. Eating breakfast with Charlie, who was stealing my muesli. Life is good. The breeze has turned into a bluster. Still a warm day though. The August winds used to be freezing cold westerlies. Odd. I've had another hour-long nap, but I'm up and showered. What shall I co-create with the universe today? Probably keep resting and try to heal my body. Jenny and I had a little drive to Wynnum Beach. Bo had a little paddle, and so did I. The wind is wild and witchy, but not too cold. 19th of August 2017, 4:28 a.m. Home from dancing. Got some weird window again that I can't get rid of. Oh, so frustrating, this laptop. Where was I? Home from dancing. Have bathed in Epsom salts as my feet are crippled with pain. Have watched Wisdom Teaching Season 27, Episode 1, about the extraterrestrials mentioned in the Vedas. Rakshasa, Draco, and Takshaka, snakes, and Nagas, half human, half snake, which I have one on my front door and two on the ends of my bed, protecting my sacred space. They're protecting me so well, I'm not allowed to love a sexual love partner. It's getting quite annoying, to be honest, but if the angels and the Nagas and the gods think that that's how my life needs to be, then so be it. So certainly can't sustain any more grief over fake friends or fake lovers. It'll just be the end of me. And I'm already floundering in the Netherlands, between life and death with my bladder at the moment. I'm not feeling all that well. So I can't sustain any more heartache. It won't be survivable. Interesting stuff. I'm referring to the episode on extraterrestrials. Ganesh was not an actual elephant, but a being with oxygen tubing and a space helmet, which kind of makes sense when you look at it from that perspective. Now ready to sleep, if my brain permits it. Seeing the Naga Kanyas mentioned on Wisdom Teachings reminds me that I need to polish my brass ones at the foot of my bed and on my front door. Yes, I do. I'm going to coat them in Protector Clear so then they don't need polishing anymore. Because, the energy attached to them, the actual Naga Kanya spirit energy attached to, they're just, objects, but the energy attached to them, I notice, is really, really happy and grateful. I can sense it when they're beautifully, freshly polished. It's like, oh, you're showing us the love, and I kind of feel the joy of it. Maybe it's in my imagination because it's just a feeling of accomplishment because I've actually scrubbed them up all shiny again, but you kind of get the sense of, oh, thank you for doing that for me. I look pretty again, The guardians of the underworld would probably appreciate being kept shiny and bright indeed, just as I was describing. The bloody bush turkeys scratched them all up this season. That's why there's no freesias this year. They were eaten by all the bush turkeys, I mean. My favourite spring flower too, a Shehehianu, first freesia bloom of the season. So yeah, next autumn I'll have to plant new ones and cover them with some kind of mesh, get the turkeys off them. It's going to be a big job. Oh dear goddess. Well anyway. Wild blustery western winds, but still a lovely sunny day. 19th of August 2015. I just had a long chat to Crystal. She seemed lucid. She is much better after taking the antibiotics and also has work now. Big weight off my mind. Now all I need to focus on is myself. I'm getting the left shoulder cancer spot hacked out tomorrow, so another week of pain and stitches, but better than cancerous tissue spreading through my corpus. Ugh. Today I had my debrief, then I went to Garden City and finally bought myself an electric kettle and a new bra. Yay! Crystal suggested I donate my bras and hers that are too big for me now to Uplift, which is a charity that sends bras to Africa. The women don't get raped as often if they wear bras. They can't afford bras as they earn such little money, so the bra is a status symbol which for some bizarre reason makes rape less likely. Isn't that awful? It's just so astonishingly evil that it's hard for me to wrap my mind around. Personally, I hate bras, but lucky for us in this country, we can free ball, in brackets, fall, without as much fear of rape, although that's negligible most of the time, quite frankly. But yeah, to do that just because a woman can't afford bras, the mind boggles. 19th of August 2014. At Crystal's dress rehearsal with Lynn, so excited. The show is called The Void and the Light. It is a contemporary opera. Having just seen the preview technical dress rehearsal, I must say I thoroughly enjoyed it. Breathtaking, magical and beautiful. Opening night is tomorrow. 19th of August 2013. Awake, listening to the pre-dawn calls of birds, another night of insomnia. Been trying to sleep since 3 a.m. It's annoying as I have a hair appointment this arvo, and if I don't sleep soon, I will fall asleep in her chair again, which really freaks her out. Well, not really. She just tolerates me. She knows I'm always tired, and especially after I've had a big weekend dancing, I used to turn up, because my hair appointments are usually on Tuesdays, and I'd turn up on a Tuesday once every 8 weeks, and I'd just like, hi Kylie, she'd start doing my hair, and I'd just be like, out like a light. Oh, worst customer ever. But when I'm not passed out with exhaustion, which hasn't happened for a long time, thankfully, we have good old chats about everything, and it's just awesome. She's a wonderful woman. Love you, Kylie. I don't know if she watches my videos, but sending the love out anyway. She's a good hairdresser, so I don't want to lose her. So now my head is clear and resonating with the frustration of being tired in the body, but mentally so wired. I think I will make a cup of tea and take some extra Seroquel to knock myself out. A few weeks ago, I couldn't lift my head off the pillow with severe fatigue. Now it's insomnia again. Come on, Charlie. No. You've got to get off that. It's naughty. Thank you. 19th of August 2012. Oh my God. Yesterday I got my electricity bill, $280. I've only used my heater in the past month as we had a mild winter and only had my computer, TV, fridges and my electric blanket on. This, as I am manless, so had no one to snuggle for extra body heat. And quite frankly, my blankie is cheaper than a man in the long run, also quieter, and I can turn it on or off at will, lol. But burn, baby, burn. Such a huge bill, more than double my last one. Thank you, carbon tax. You have succeeded to cripple the already crippled financially pensioners. I hate to think what the arbeiters will say, that means workers, will say when they get their outrageous, exorbitant bills. They work for their global insults. Indeed. My friend Jared always says to me, I'm the working poor, you've got it so good, I have to work for my poverty. He's right, it's not cool. It's not cool how those on low income wages have to work like slaves and get billed high, exorbitant, our food costs, everything gone up and up and up. So we really are, in effect, just barely fed slaves. Reasonably happy day today and yesterday. Spent yesterday in the garden while still battling major fatigue, but got some stuff done. Today I picked my passion fruits and was surprised and alarmed to discover a wrong-coloured fruit under the vines. I'm certain I planted a black passion fruit and a red one, but this one was yellow and round. So I can't figure out how it got there. So I took my harvest inside, cut them all up, and when I got to the yellow one, it was a passion fruit all right, same coloured pulp and juice, tasted the same, but gosh darn it, not the variety I am growing. So the universe, or a prankster in my neighbourhood, had me doubting my sanity. Not for the first or last time, I'm sure, but this was really a good trick. Ha ha. 19th of August 2011. My brand new computer is awesome and is red and looks like a cross between Transformers and a Viking spaceship. I love the light show, the cutouts. Oh, and I've got it working now. Thank you so much, Peter and Lynn. 19th of August 2010. I had a lovely day shoveling shit on my garden, lol. I also planted some lovely veggies that Crystal said I could have for my veggie patch. It all looks really awesome. Now to keep the transplant patients alive. I've chosen my future chook pen. Now just need to find out if the merchant will sell the design I want in Sydney up in Brisbane. It's slightly cheaper and I like the design better. And it's a short one today. Well, that's good. Sometimes my videos go on for up to 3 or 4 hours, so short and sweet. And thus concludes today's readings of Even Date. And it's probably shorter because it's been censored and chopped out, which I'm fair pissed off about. But anyway, breathe, let it go. And wherever you are in the space-time continuum on planet Earth or wherever our radio waves are bouncing off in other dimensions or other planets or other parts of the cosmos, have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are, and enjoy your physical existence and enjoy your spiritual existence and enjoy your mental existence, and may all your most positive, heartfelt, loving, sweet, kind, honouring manifestations come true for you and for me, the psychedelic dreamer who continuously dreams of all sorts of wondrous things, but really what everyone else on this planet dreams of too. True, authentic love and partnership, and a committed, loving, loyal, faithful relationship, and sweetness and kindness and honour and integrity and faithfulness and loyalty and affection and passion and romance. Let's have it all, people. Generosity, being included as part of this person's life, and well, you know, in time I guess I'll meet that person, and yeah, just having our own little community and or tribe and family and friends that honour our deep abiding love and respect us both equally, and yeah, include me and love me too. That was an old manifestation from about 5-10 years ago. Actually, I tweaked it a bit after that awful sadistic cruel heartache with Wiglet. So it's a long held manifestation, and yeah, anyway, I've had a lovely time in the last year being included at the Brooklyn Standard. So once again, thank you, Brooklyn Standard owners. Don't know who they are, but thank you, owners, management and staff, and the other regular clientele that, you know, dance with me regularly every weekend. And thank you to the bands that play there, Alter Egos and Ramjet, and you know, Woody that plays on Thursdays, although I haven't been going Thursday nights. I only went for that one night for the Judd Fest, which has to have been one of the most wonderful, magical, gorgeous nights of my life in all the years of dancing, to be honest. So Ness put that on in honour of Juddy, and thank you, Ness, and thank you, Juddy, for including me and being so absolutely gorgeous and sweet. And I hope that, you know, I hope that we inspired each other in our own unique ways, and it was just gorgeous. It was a gorgeous evening. So yes, I'm quite sure there'll be many more to come, and I'll keep dancing my dance regardless anyway, as I always do, for my own healing of my body, mind and spirit, under direct orders from a psychiatrist, quite frankly. He's invested heavily in keeping me alive, including the CPAP machine, so I can't let him down by not dancing and keeping up the exercise. It's part of the care plan, actually. So there is that. But anyway, at the moment, I'm kind of exhausted. But, you know, I enjoyed my dance. So, yeah, bye for now from Tanya Aarons at Sacred Space, Titania's Realm. Much love. I've just got to realise I'm going to turn it off on my iPhone, and I haven't forgot that I'm on the laptop. All right, bye for now, yet again. Or alternatively, hello. Hey there, welcome back. No, really, I'm going now. Bye.